Welcome back to the J. Robinson Intensive Camps Black Hat interview series. I'm Garrett Garnis, and today for the 12th interview in our series, we're going to speak with Charlie Klepps, who was a sophomore wrestler at Billings Senior High School in Billings, Montana, and a Black Hat winner from our 28-day Minnesota Intensive Camp. Charlie actually won his second individual state title this last weekend at 113 pounds. Which also helped his team, along with fellow 28-day Black Hat winner Brendan Vladeck, take home the Montana State Team Championship. So congratulations to him. So as a reminder to everyone, the Black Hat Award is a special recognition award to the most deserving camper in each wrestling group at a J. Robinson Intensive Camp. The idea originated from Jay's experience in Army Ranger School, in which a distinguished honor graduate was chosen from each Ranger class. So today, here with Charlie. How are you doing today, Charlie?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm doing real well. Thanks for asking. So first off, congratulations to you on becoming a two-time state champ here, back-to-back. So talk about your experience at the state tournament and, talk about how you approached it, if you approached it any differently than last year. And, just go ahead and talk about your experience.
I guess this year I went in a little bit different just because I'd been there before, and last year I made it really stressful for myself. And so this year I just told myself I was just going to enjoy it. I mean, it's a really cool stage in Montana. It gets really loud, and so I just went in and was just, I'm going to enjoy it, and just enjoy the moment and enjoy the team we have, because obviously our team did really well, and that made it a lot more fun. Every weight, every round, you have kids wrestling and wrestling well. So
that's awesome. Being a returning state champ, defending state champ, did you feel like there was a target on your back at all, or how did you adjust to that?
I did. Early in the year, I did feel that pressure, and I actually started. I mean, I didn't wrestle as well at the start, and I lost a few matches. And then once I kind of wasn't the top dog anymore, I started wrestling more how I like to wrestle and how I should wrestle. And so coming in the state tournament, there was a good group of kids in my bracket, and it was just had to scrap it out.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations again. What did it mean to you to also have your team win the state championship this year?
It was awesome. We've had Billings Senior High has had a lot of good sports teams this year. I play on our soccer team, and we should have done a lot better at the state tournament, and our football team was in the state championship, and our volleyball team was good, and none of the teams got a state championship. And so for the wrestling team to be the team to do it, and it was our first one in like 60 years, so it was really cool.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. 60 years?
Yeah. The last time we won, it was the first time a state tournament was ever held in Montana. So.
Oh, wow. Well, congratulations. You brought the team state title back to its original place. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
So what about goals for next season? What are some of your goals, and any idea of what weight you'll be wrestling at?
I think I'll probably be 120 or 126. I'd like to win it again for sure. I mean, that's pretty much where I'm at now.
Okay, nice. Yeah, on your way to hopefully being a four-timer. That's a good goal to have, Congrats.
Yeah.
So what is one wrestling skill or position that you're working the hardest on improving going into the summer and next season?
I would say top is where I need to improve the most. I've always been pretty good on my feet, and it's kind of flips back and forth between top and bottom where I'm weakest. Right now, it's definitely top.
Okay. What do you think is the most important quality that a wrestler can have to be successful? You've obviously won a couple state titles. What do you think is the most important quality that you have?
I would say just a drive and like not being willing to give up, because most wrestling matches get really intense, and it's going to come down to just who's not going to give in and who's not going to break.
Cool. So why did you decide to attend a J. Robinson intensive camp this last summer, especially after just winning a state championship?
I had actually last year winning state. I was like the fourth seed in our bracket and kind of came out of nowhere. And so I had like 10 losses last year and stuff. And so after the season, a lot of people had said that I hadn't deserved to win. And that just, I wanted to come back this year and just prove that I did deserve to win. And I knew that if anything was going to get it done, it was JROB. So
That's great. That's good to hear. So what was your experience like at camp then, and how do you think it really helped you?
it was pretty emotional at camp. It's pretty tough, but it definitely made me stronger mentally for sure. I think that's where I see the most difference is just like how I went into the state tournament this year versus last year. And it also helped just the mentality that it gives you and just knowing how hard you really have to work for it because everyone works hard. And it just really opened my eyes to the number of wrestlers and the number of people that want to get better because it's not just a small camp. I mean, there's a huge number of kids there, and so I think that was most important to me.
For sure, and going up against some high quality competition every day too. That's awesome, and obviously you deserved it as well. Getting the black hat. So you truly went out and proved people wrong. So like to see that. Speaking of the black hat, so did you expect to win the black hat this last summer, or was it more of a surprise to you?
I like going into the camp. That wasn't one of my goals. I had heard from Brendan Balatic because it was the second time being at the camp, but it wasn't like one of those things where that was why I was there. Yeah, I know I spent the first week just thinking, let's just get a positive, and then they started piling up. And by the end of the camp, with like a week left, I was like, dang, I might actually be able to win this. And so then with about a week left, that was my main goal.
That's great. That's awesome. Well, that's exactly what you got to do. Focus one day at a time, keep racking up those positives and go from there. So you definitely did it the right way. Earlier you had talked about you played for the soccer team. What other sports are you involved in, and what other activities do you do outside of wrestling?
Just soccer and wrestling is basically it.
Okay, cool. Any other hobbies out in Billings, Montana?
Oh, we ski a lot.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, we ski a lot. We are like an hour from from like the closest ski hill. So.
Okay. Nice. Well, thanks for taking the time out of your day to talk with us. You definitely deserved winning the black hat and your second state championship along with a team state title. So congrats on everything. Wish you the best of luck here going into the summer and moving forward. So hopefully you have a good rest of your day.
Thanks. You too.
Right. Thanks, Charlie.